friends and his father got him a conference.
Okay, Pinson on a bonus on lane 32. Final string of first of 3 matches today. 9 a.m. tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time, 10 o'clock Atlantic, 10:30 for those in Newfoundland. Left-hander slips and does not foul, gets 16 through 1 in the final string. Richard Beveridge Jr., a lemon drop, $1 for Candlepins for Cancer. That's the lemon drop.
There it is. Pinson gets the spare.
What a start. 26 in the ball through 2.
Had a rough middle string and now has suddenly found the form again.
Beveridge trying to clean up the 4 horses. Spikes Jimmy at it again. Have the early lead. Beveridge Jr. a 9, 17 through 2 here in the third.
So 3 marks to none so far for Spike's Chimney.
Lead is 90 in the match, 8 in the string, plus the bonus that Greg just alluded to. Here come the anchor bowlers now. Ryan Jenkins.
Looks like we did have an ejection at one point, but good to see you all back here.
Yep. Yeah, we're at the mercy of Wi-Fi, so be patient with us.
Great opportunity to use the bowling center Wi-Fi for the weirdest possible reason. Great to have you all along.
Jenkins 4 horsemen in the post. Jason Kaler, the captain, the owner of Oakland Park Bowling Center, Rockland, Maine. 3-5-6 triangle, 45% the going rate to convert without wood. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network for Class A bowlers.
Ooh.
Jenkins missed number 1, swept everything else down. Kaler trying to get his team to get at least 4 points. Missed left. A deadly bowl in his prime, a 131 peak average. House record of 512 for high triple. And high single at 196. 10 for Jenkins to start his final string. Kaler an 8. Next match today, shortly after this one, Drywall Concepts takes on Central Park Lanes. Later on, Lucky Strike. Maria Subs. Boy, that's going to be a war.
What fun.
Maria's always the running, as is Lucky Strike. Lucky Strike did not make the playoffs last year. That was very unusual for them. They're always in the running, as is Maria Subs. Eight drop there.
And
Kaler drops them all.
Big time. Oakland Park with their first mark.
Big strike for Kaler, 18 plus 2 through 2.
And a spare for Jenkins. $20 and a ball through 2.
Let's get a quick update from Greg Gouillard.
4 marks to 1 right now. So Spike's Chimney, a lot of open marks here in the second.
And for those who don't understand open, Greg, explain the open verbiage.
Exactly, and it's been used different ways on different shows, but especially TV shows on either side of the border. A lot of American shows have used open in the mainstream 10-pin sense to say you didn't get the mark. But in a number of Canadian bowling shows, and I would assume that would apply locally as well, an open mark, being open means you have a mark open still to be filled. Exactly the opposite definition there. I must confess, even as an American, I am partial to the Canadian definition, but we're curious your thoughts. Sound off. Watford and Mugford.
They can afford it. Ha-ha. I like that word, ha-ha. It's better than hee-hee. You like hee-hee. I like ha-ha.
Yeah.
Dennis Watford, veteran bowler, still bowling at a pretty good level.
There's a recent obituary for one of the music video directors of Thriller. I forget the gentleman's name, I beg your pardon, but very influential and passed at 91 recently.
I think you're talking about Dennis Watford. Boy, that guy still has game. I need some sleep.
Well, you're never going to get it. $7 and a $9. Mugford picks up 2.
Speaking of karaoke, they have karaoke at Leda Lanes at Kegler's Den, 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. every Friday and Saturday night. Leda Lanes, Nashua, New Hampshire, on the Easter Classic. Watford 25 through 3. Adam Mugford 28 through 3. Watford 1-2-7 as the 8 flops. 1 wiggling 3-9 for Adam. Adam a 180 high single. Career high average of 123, currently 112. Out of Glace Bay, Nova Scotia, Canada. Watford 2 full. He is not Santa Claus. That's a customary beard. He is not Santa Claus. He's been accused of. You make a great one, though.
Yeah, all he needs is the red hat and beard.
It's real. Watford at 10. 35 through 4. 9 for Mugford. Adam at 37 through 4 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Let's pause. 14.310 seconds for station identification from the soothing sounds of Greg Gouillard.
You said 14 and 3/10, so that adds up to 44. This is Candlepin Bowling Network on Facebook and YouTube. Please note that all these matches are being recorded as well for your viewing pleasure after. I know these live streams have been a bit choppy, although it's getting better, but still, we will have proper recording soon, and we look forward to presenting it in a more cohesive format soon. And we appreciate your understanding as we work to bring you these matches as best as we can. Follow along on the Cubica live view as well. Link should be somewhere, though we may have to reshare it as well.
Richard Beveridge Sr. on lane 32.
Excuse me.
Rich and I share the same birthday year. We're not going to say what it is. Good try there. Duga.
Yeah, Phil's 9 on that strike, though, and has a chance to pick up a third pin as well. Does not, but still a profit. So we're back to where we were in the first string, with Spike's Chimney having the early advantage. 4 marks in the opening, shall we say salvo, the first visit for each of the bowlers? 4 marks in those first 10 boxes.
Duga 37 through 3. 110 league average for Richard Beveridge Jr. right now. 117 his peak. He has a high single of 172, a high triple of 418 with a high 5 at 645. Also out of Oakland Park Bowling Center, Rockland, Maine. Well over 35 years of Candlepin bowling. Just missed inside, got the wood to carry the 610. 1 in the 8. Collects baseball cards for his hobby, as well as Candlepin bowling. He takes a 9. 34 through 4. First string for him today.
I swear those baseball cards are making a comeback. You can get like authentic whatever anymore. Even like a piece of a lineup card. Apparently, they the big card manufacturers will include as well in those cards.
Jeff Duger 9. Is that 45 for him?
46 even.
46 to 4. One of those baseball cards have steroids on them.
Oh, how authentic.
They used to have bubble gum in them.
I know.
We don't hear as much talk around that as before.
Craig Irving with goal pole. Speaking of, the 7 goes. Big break. Even better. Matt McDonald. Clipped wing eagle.
Yes, that's fair.
Gedness, Maine. I'm sorry, Antigedness, Nova Scotia is from. Tough name to pronounce. Irving on the board. 29 the ball through 3. Kirk is from Warren, Maine. 185 high single.
Ooh.
High triple 462 with the high 5 680 McDonald. Tough 6.
Still, to be sure, a decided Spike's advantage. Just don't do that all the time, and it should be okay.
McDonald 22 through 3, making Irving 29 the ball. On the bonus, he grabs just 5. McDonald in the pocket with a check mark.
And it is 3 head pins, and consider splits
Oh,
to make
wow,
the pudding
what
tough.
a shot for a spare. Sorry, Greg, what a tough shot that was. 1, 2, 4, 6, 10. Craig Irving back to back, 44 through 4 in a ball.
McDonald no-go on the check mark.
Takes an 8. Tough series that time. Is 6 and 8. Just 30 through 4. I love the place he bowls at. Pins Bowling Center.
As advertised. Now
Richard Beveridge Jr. trying to get on track here in the third string. His team way down. 93 in the match. Down 11 in the string. Trying to at least get a split of 4 points. This is match 1 of 3 today. Next match, a great one. Drywall Concert, Central Park Lanes. The marquee match, Lucky Strike, Maria Subs. Later today. All separate broadcasts on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. We mentioned earlier about a perfect game. 10 spares and strikes at Candlepin, 10 spares and strikes at Candlepin game, a perfect game. He has a perfect series, we mentioned earlier, 440 for 3 strings, all perfect. That is impressive.
Can't say I've heard of another bowler accomplishing that. It must have happened at some point.
I'm sure.
Al Johnson came close on Channel 5 one time.
Al Johnson, the founder of Candlepins for Cancer, a 501c3 charity, 501c3 charity for bowlers, and also world record of 1525, the 2023 Hall of Fame class. And Richard's very kind to say about his dad, Richard Senior, bowling here today also. Bowling the Worlds with his father, his glory moment in bowling, he says. 24 through 3 for Beveridge. Pinson, 40 through 3.
I mean, my favorite thing about covering these bowling matches is doing it for the families of the bowlers as well. So having the family in the same spot, though, that's all the better.
Beveridge too accurate. Another clipping eagle. We've seen a bunch of these. Glenn Pinson, 174 high single, high triple, 442 from Halifax. On the head pin, 8, 3 in the 6. Wood angled in front.
Angled funny. I don't know about this one. Redline's not looking at the leave, so Pinson's going to have to get a deflection of some sort.
Gotta play that on the cap just by looking at it.
Beveridge goes for the 3 instead of the 2 into 3. A lot of balls do the other way around. First spare, he hooked it left. Wants someone back.
I think that is where Kevin was mentioning go on that left cap, and he unfortunately just pulled it a bit. Beveridge takes 8. Beveridge Jr., I specify.
32 through 4.
I redlined it.
Pinson, a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third.
Okay.
Kevin, is there a good time for that?
Well, when you're up, yeah, but when you're down, no.
Well, technically.
No, it's never a
Thanks,
good
Kevin. 50 through 4.
Well, I'm being honest.
I know. Just picking on you.
Are you going to pick on me when I tell you how bad I do tomorrow night?
Oh, of course I am.
I'm surprised you're not going to stay and watch me bowl or even cover it.
We got Brad Best in chat here on Ange Paquette, Elias. We got the wrong Antigonish, I believe, is the correct pronunciation of what we were trying to say earlier.
Colonoscopies are easier than watching Kevin Burns bowl.
Greg, you ever comment on that one?
One of the greatest non sequiturs of all time.
Kaler on a strike. A diamond left. 2-4-5, the 8 behind the 2. And Jenkins a tough quarter whisk to the fill. Brutal 1, 21 through 2. Kaler can't uncut the diamond. Leaves up the 8. That's sleeper pin. Stubborn. Meanwhile, Jenkins sails right. 1-4-7-9. Here at Leda Lanes, National New Hampshire, the 2024 World Tournament ICC Championships. Kaler at 10. 37 through 3. And 8 for Jenkins, 29 through 3 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Over 1,400 videos, semi-pro to pro action, something for everyone. Please subscribe to YouTube, to Candlepin Bowling Network.
There was it's 4 marks to 3 right here. It's a low mark game again. Pinning is within 2 in favor of Spike's Chimney right now.
Leads down at 10 of the string.
Yep, lead shrinking.
Kaler, Kingpin survives. Same spot takes it. Bombs away, baby. Strike for Ryan Jenkins. 39 plus 2 through 4. The 9s and 10s lead the marks.
4 for 4 for Kaler on the head pin, by the way.
For a spare. He got it.
Very good.
47 of the ball through 4.
And back to the top of the order, you take a look here. 10 pins up for Spike's Chimney, minus an extra mark for Oakland Park, albeit a strike on Jenkins' side. Taking a look here, it's 5 marks to 4 overall in the match, pinning within 2. Overall in the match, by the way, head pins have been exactly even, 55 to 55. It's the follow-ups that have put Spike's Chimney in front so far in this match.
Top of the order, Adam Mugford on the right, Dennis Watford on the left.
Substitutions are still possible, but we have not seen any yet. It's possible before the halfway point of a string and not on a mark. Before you start your second half, I should say, so before the 6th.
Forsman left, the 1-2-4-7. Dennis Watford takes out the 6 and 9.
Just didn't get it all the way out. That's an easy correction for Dennis to make.
Good bid there by Mugford. He's up to 4. Watford, Forsman a post. Adam a 9, make it a 10. I couldn't see it. Got the 10 to go. 57 half. Watford trying to get to 45 at the half somehow.
Should be a 47 half. Yeah.
47 for Mugford. Sorry about that. 47 half. And Watford flops down the head pin for a 9. 44 through 5.
Unconventional 4 horseman make.
Design play.
Might matter. Now, I appear to be off 1 pin. It looks as though Oakland Park is 1 higher. Just checking here. 44, 34, 44 and a ball, 32 and 47. No, hang on. No, I'm right. It's 201.
You sure are, Greg. You talk in your sleep like that too?
He probably does. It wouldn't surprise me. Sorry, Greg.
No,
singer there.
No, just where's the? Ooh,
Kevin,
I thought
the rule is we can only make fun of you. Okay, that's the rule here.
No, that's not the rule. If you go make fun of just one person, you gotta make fun of
what a try
everybody.
that was. Dismissed.
No, just unattractive snoring in my case, in case anyone asked. Now you know.
Stand in line. We all do.
1-3. Oh yeah.
You got it.
Good. Oakland Park's got that mark. The lead shrinks again.
Watford on the board. 54 and a ball through 6 here in the final string of the match. 2 matches after this.
I was going to say,
Mugford a 9, 56 through 6. You were going to say? Okay, that's it. It's good enough.
I was going to say, if Paul's going to make fun of just me, he has to make fun of Greg as well.
Greg is not make funnable of.
Please, I'm a sensitive soul.
Greg is not make funnable of.
Is that?
That's a word. Funnable.
Are you sure?
That's like youch. Yikes and youch.
I'm surprised you haven't wrote Webster yet about that.
Diamond left.
I'm just going to go back to what I was doing. I'm trying to watch.
Sleeping?
No, I'm trying to watch like 5 different other matches.
For spare. Once again, that 8-pin denies. It's a tough shot. 27% success rate for Diamonds.
Phooey. Oakland Park seems to have the lead on paper, despite being down on literal pinfall. Man, I can't wait to cover Huff Power Sports. They are making some big noise. I'll fix that.
Richard Beveridge Jr. in the second spot, not Natty McBride, who bowled the second string.
That's only our viewers didn't see that.
Okay, so 9.
You fine folks see it correctly, mercifully.
Okay, sorry. I notice things like that. Nothing important.
No, that matters. Thank you. I want to make sure. I don't want to give you bad information.
Let's get a quick update for the score and the mark situation, Greg. We are.
Sure. 11 pins up for Spike's Chimney, but minus 2 marks. Keep an eye on total in game. Yeah, I made the color the same as the smudges, but 3 spares you see up for the first, third, and fifth bowlers on Oakland Park's side.
First strike, 9.
Whoa.
The wood spun around behind the 4. That was a bomb shot. Didn't quite connect. Paduga.
Is it just my faulty memory, or has Duga done that a few times, just blown apart 9? I think there was actually one where he did get that 10th pin to spill, in fact. I think it was back in an earlier string.
Trying to clean it up on aisle 32. And he does, spare. 66 in the ball through 6 in the third.
Aisle 32. Now there's a king of the palaceism. Richard
Beveridge Sr. with a 6-pack. Check his ID.
Whoops.
It's still a 6-pack. You might need one after that. 4, 47 through 6. I love his favorite bowling moment. Every moment. That's awesome. Great attitude. Great guy, too.
And Worlds is one of the greatest way to make some of the best memories among bowlers. It's really a one-of-a-kind atmosphere, and especially if you're in the Nashua, New Hampshire area, come at least peek in and check it out. It is incredible, the energy in this, even this big building. It's filling it.
How about the singles knockout yesterday? Those are awesome matches.
The best shot I've seen was when Calvin Locke made that 4-pinner to tie it to force overtime.
Craig Irving on the spare, 9. 53 through 4 on the left. On the right side, Matt McDonald.
Asterisks indicate substitutes, by the way, in case anyone tuned in late.
Oh, he sliced and diced, and he got to go.
Yes.
Spare, and just missed by a smidge is Irving. Irvin, I should say, not Irving. Irvin without a G.
Mm-hmm.
E-R-V-I-N.
That's 9.
Irvin, Texas with an I. And that's a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third for
It's
a 10.
actually foul. That's 9.
I didn't see it. Okay.
Mhm.
I didn't see it. So 9. Take that back. Strike that comment for the record.
Yeah.
62 through 5. Spikes Jimmy hanging on a 9-pin lead, plus this ball coming up from McDonald.
Basic rule for those of you newer to Candlepin: any ball that comes out of the gutter does not count, and any pins don't count either.
7 is the fill. 47.5. 1-3-6 for another one.
Well, the ball counts, but it scores 0. Yeah.
We know what you meant.
Yeah.
Trying to clean it up. Too far right. Irvin knocked down the 6, 9, 10. Trying to go for 2 in a row. Too far right again. McDonald takes a 9. 56 through 6. Greg grabs 2 of the 4 somehow. That's a strange one.